What if I told you that XRP could be the next big cryptocurrency to surge, but only a small percentage of investors will be ready for it? With its recent price spikes, growing institutional adoption, and ongoing regulatory battles, XRP remains one of the most polarizing assets in crypto. Will it skyrocket to all-time highs, or are we just the 1% waiting for something that will never come? Stick around as we break down the facts, expert predictions, and the biggest challenges XRP faces in 2025. XRP has been on a wild ride lately, seeing major price swings that have investors both excited and cautious. In early 2025, XRP surged above $3 for the first time in years, briefly making it the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. This came after major developments including Ripple's new stablecoin, RLUSD, increasing institutional adoption, and speculation about an XRP ETF. However, XRP's price has struggled to maintain momentum, facing resistance around its all-time high near $3.40. As of now, it's hovering in the mid-$2 range, with analysts debating whether this is just a temporary pullback or the start of another surge. So, what's really driving XRP's price movements, and more importantly, where is it headed next? Despite its volatility, XRP has strong fundamentals that make its future promising. One of its biggest advantages is its real-world utility. Unlike many speculative cryptocurrencies, XRP was built for fast, low-cost transactions. It's already being used by banks and financial institutions for cross-border payments, proving its value beyond just trading. Another key factor driving XRP's potential is its major partnerships. Ripple has formed alliances with top financial institutions like Santander and American Express, strengthening its presence in the financial sector. These collaborations highlight the trust and confidence that major players have in XRP's technology and long-term viability. With all this momentum, XRP seems poised for growth. However, there's still one major obstacle standing in its way: regulation. Regulatory uncertainty has been the biggest roadblock for XRP's growth. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, sued Ripple in 2020, claiming XRP was an unregistered security. In 2023, a partial victory came when the courts ruled that XRP's retail sales weren't securities, allowing U.S. exchanges to relist XRP. However, the case isn't over yet. The SEC filed an appeal in late 2024, seeking further restrictions on Ripple's XRP sales. Why does this matter? A favorable resolution could open the doors for institutional adoption and possibly an ETF approval. On the flip side, a negative outcome could limit XRP's growth in the U.S. and create uncertainty for investors. With a new crypto-friendly administration in Washington, analysts believe that a settlement is more likely than a full-scale crackdown. If Ripple clears this hurdle, XRP could see explosive growth. So, where do the experts think XRP is headed? Some investors believe XRP could hit $10 or even $100 if it achieves mass adoption in global finance. Analysts tracking XRP's technical patterns suggest a potential move to $5 to $7 in the next bull cycle, with key resistance levels near $3.50 and $5. However, some argue that XRP's centralization and regulatory battles could prevent it from reaching Bitcoin or Ethereum levels of success. One thing is clear: XRP remains a high-risk, high-reward investment. The reality is most investors don't have the patience to hold through volatility. They buy during the hype and panic sell on dips. If XRP truly surges like the top 1% expect, only those with long-term conviction and strategy will reap the biggest rewards. So what do you think? Is XRP set for a massive breakout, or is it overhyped? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into XRP, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights on crypto investing and wealth management. Thanks for watching.